Maple TA Exam Review Unit 3, question number 34. Elise has collected data about how the price of a used Honda Odyssey minivan decreases as the Honda Odyssey minivan ages. Elise would like to use a trend line to predict the price of a used Honda Odyssey minivan that is 8 years old. Which type of trend line would be the best choice to model the relationship between the Honda Odyssey minivan's age and its price? Over here I have a graph. Graph paper. I have this line in here. The first thing I want to talk about is we talked about how, or it states here that we're doing age versus price. So I'm going to do price here, whoops, on the y-axis, and age here on the x-axis. And so as my age increases here, the price is decreasing here. So this is the price, age is getting more, the price is decreasing as the age moves along. So it looks something like that. So over here it asks me the type of trend line. So I would say it's a linear trend line, but let's go through the others just to be sure. An exponential trend line. Well, we are decreasing, but exponential means that I increase at a percentage, or it gets increasingly small as I move on. So this isn't getting increasingly small. It doesn't drop off and go dramatically down. So I would say it goes down at a pretty constant rate, which would be linear. A quadratic trend line would mean that I have some sort of vertex that is the very lowest point, or in this case probably the highest point because I'm looking downwards. But the price didn't start down and then go up and then go down. It's going to stay here, or it's going to start at a high point and then drop off at a pretty constant rate, not at almost an increasingly like the exponential, but I don't have some sort of curve here. So I'm still going to stay with the linear trend line. The other option says there is no relationship between the price of the Honda Odyssey minivan and its age. There seems to be a pretty good trend, so this one doesn't make sense. The next one, all of these trend lines would predict the exact same price for a used Honda Odyssey minivan that is 8 years old. And we know that's not true because linear, exponential, and quadratic are all going to fit the data differently. So let's stick with our linear trend line.